Hello and welcome to the evening edition of ABC News. My name is Bryan González and with me is Ramírez.
Thank you so much, Bryan, and welcome to the special edition of today, October 31st. Today's first news, it's about migration, a topic that continues to shape our world in powerful ways. Every year, millions of people leave their home countries searching for safety, better jobs, and a brighter future. But behind every number, there's a human story filled with hope, courage, and challenge. Migration has always been part of human history, but today it's happening on a larger scale than even before. Wars, poverty, climate change, and economic crisis are pushing people to move. Some travel across oceans, others walk thousands of miles. For many, it's not just a choice, it's a necessity. There are many reasons. Some are called economic migrants. They move because they want better jobs or higher salaries. Others are refugees who escape violence or danger in their countries. Climate change is also forcing families to leave their places, affected by droughts, floods, or hurricanes. Imagine not being able to find clean water or enough food. Imagine living in a place where schools are closed or where you don't feel safe walking outside. For many migrants, leaving home is the only way to survive or give their children a chance at a better life. Let's take the story of Anna. Anna is a 30-year-old mother of two. She lived in a small village where jobs were disappearing and the local school had no teachers. After months of difficult decisions, she decided to move to another country. The trip was long and dangerous, but she never lost hope. When she arrived, things weren't easy either. She had to learn a new language, find work, and adapt to a new culture. But little by little, she built a life for her family. Today, her oldest son is in school, and she works at a bakery. Anna says, "I miss my country every day, but I had to choose my children's future over my comfort." Stories like Anna's remind us that migration isn't only about numbers or policies. It's about people with dreams and struggles. Migration brings both challenges and benefits. On one hand, migrants often face difficulties, such as discrimination, language barriers, and legal problems. They might be treated unfairly or blamed for economic issues. Many also suffer from homesickness and the pain of being far from their loved ones. However, migration also has many positive effects. Migrants bring new cultures, foods, music, and ideas that enrich the societies they join. Economically, they help fill important jobs in areas like construction, agriculture, and healthcare. Studies show that diverse communities are often more creative and innovative because of the mix of perspectives. In many countries, migrants have helped build entire industries and keep economies running strong. They pay taxes, open businesses, and contribute to local communities. So, while migration can create tension, it can also become a source of growth and connection. To sum up, migration is part of the story of humanity. It tells us about courage, sacrifice, and the universal desire for a better life. Every migrant's journey begins with a decision, a step toward hope, no matter how uncertain the road may be. As we listen to their stories, we are reminded that we all share the same world. Whether we stay, move, or welcome others, we are part of one global community.
And since the start of the so-called Operation Enduring Freedom, the United States has launched multiple naval and airstrikes against suspected drug shipments in the Caribbean and the Pacific Sea. According to official data released by the White House, in just over a month, there have been at least 14 attacks on ships at sea, resulting in 57 deaths. And in addition to questioning the U.S. government for inconsistencies in these reports that raise doubts about whether the vessels attacked were actually used for drug trafficking and the legality of carrying out attacks in the non-U.S. territories, critics also point out that this strategy, based mainly on military force, is not really reducing the flow of drugs into the United States and could be generating diplomatic tensions with neighboring countries, especially with Mexico and Colombia. Many of these experts describe Trump's strategy as a populist strategy to make headlines in the media rather than generate successful results, as it only targets small boats that do not represent key points in the drug trade on the continent, such as border crossings and illegal substance production centers, among others. Security policies experts argue that traditional tactics such as international cooperation, financial intelligence, and strengthening civilian agencies have proven to be more effective and less costly than the use of military, especially in regions outside of the U.S. borders. In fact, in 2024, the U.S. border authorities achieved a record seizure of more than 738 million doses of fentanyl without resorting to the military operations, and this is the highest ever. Most agree that a sustainable strategy should include gun control to reduce the opportunity for the negotiations between cartels and the U.S. buyers, as well as strong regional cooperation beyond the use of force. Meanwhile, the White House defends President Trump's actions, assuring that the result will be seen in long term. However, for specialists, the war on cartels could end up being another costly and ineffective conflict.
The year is coming to the end, and with it, the semester too. Overloaded with responsibilities and worries, but with your sleep and energy low to keep up with everything. Halloween celebrations hit hard, right? Unfortunately. While you were out partying, your computer didn't magically do your final projects for you. Because you were the one who had to do them. And now what's really hitting hard are the tasks, but stop looking for excuses like, my dog ate my homework. Instead, just answer this. Do you like junk? We bring you Junk Energy Drink. The quick fix for hangovers, sleepless nights, and those symptoms of running out of time to finish your work. With Junk Energy Drink, get a massive energy boost to power through and finish the semester strong. Finish the semester before the semester finishes you. Irresponsibly designed in our labs by scientists of questionable credibility. With ingredients we are not going to tell you. What? Did you really think we would give away our secret formula? Get Junk in our classic flavors you already know. Or try our new premium editions. Visit our website, scan codes on the canes, or order online. And we will send you a special gift, like a junk bag to show off next semester. Or buy it now at authorized stores across the country.
Welcome back. We are talking about one of the most alarming crimes worldwide, human trafficking. But to help us understand the issue, we're joined by Claudia Montero, a human rights specialist. Claudia, thank you to be here today. What if you explain a bit about the definition of this topic, like what is or what caused it?
Well, first of all, thank you for inviting me. I'm glad to be here. Well, human trafficking involves the recruitment, transportation, or harboring of people through deception, threats, or force for the purpose of exploitation, whether that's forced labor, sexual exploitation, or even organ trafficking. According to the United Nations, there are over 50 million people trapped in modern slavery today. Many are children and women, and most of them never imagined they would become victims.
Well, Claudia, you already talked about the main victims, but what are the main effects or impacts they suffer?
Well, the problem is complex. Traffickers take advantage of poverty, unemployment, lack of education, and even migration. In many cases, people accept false job offers or promises of a better life, and then their freedom is taken away. Sadly, this happens everywhere, not only in developing countries, but also in developed ones. Even nations with strong economies have hidden victims working in factories, domestic service, or forced prostitution.
Well, Claudia, what if you tell us about some realistic example of the problematic that is present in today's world, like as a proof of the same problematic, the importance of to face it?
Well, I can give you an example. Just a few weeks ago, authorities in Mexico and in Costa Rica dismantled a network that was moving young women across the border using fake modeling contracts. The victims were kept in small apartments without identification or contact with their families, and they can suffer then about, for example, sexual exploitation. This is like the main purpose of human trafficking.
Okay, going back to the effects and impacts, maybe you can tell us what are the main social and emotional impacts on the victims?
Well, the psychological damage is devastating for them because they can experience fear, shame, and long-term trauma. They often lose trust in society because many times the people who deceive them were those they knew or trust. But beyond the victims, the entire community suffers. Every case reveals the failure of our system to protect the vulnerable and to guarantee basic human rights. And the most affect population are children and women because of that.
Now, finally, maybe you can leave a message to call the action to face this problematic.
Well, first of all, I would say that's why education and prevention are key. People must learn to recognize suspicious offers, to verify employment agencies, and to report unusual situations. Also, it's important that authorities remind citizens that anyone can report anonymously by calling the 911 emergency or the trafficking hotline. It takes just one call to save a life. So I would say that as a society, we need to move from indifference to action because human trafficking is not far away and it could be happening right next to us. So thank you for opening this space for awareness and for your invitation.
Well, thank you very much, Claudia, for your words. It's a really important problematic. Thank you to be here today sharing with us.
Thank you.
Welcome to Dark Sense Jewelry, where elegance meets mystery. Each piece we create is designed to express power, beauty, and confidence for those who dare to stand out. Because true style shines brightest in the dark. Introducing our brand new collections of rings, bold, captivating, and irresistibly unique. Most feature deep red diamonds, perfectly set to catch the light and the eye. Each ring tells a story of passion, strength, and sophistication. If you love jewelry that speaks louder than words, this collection is for you. And now, a little something for the queens. Our new collections of tiaras is here. 3 exclusive designs crafted to make you feel royal. From delicate gaudy crowns to daring crystal masterpieces, there's one for every dark soul. And for a limited time, enjoy 20% off all tiaras in our collection. Complete your look with our choker collection, beautifully designed to balance power and elegance. Each choker is handcrafted with premium materials, perfect for any event or night out. And yes, they're all 15% off right now. Step into your dark side. Discover the art of elegance with Dark Sense Jewelry. Follow us on Instagram at Dark Sense Jewelry and explore our latest pieces before they're gone. Because your sense of style deserves something extraordinary.
Well, helping this edition create unconscious impact about the problematics around the world to keep safe our kids and young and vulnerable population especially. This is Bryan González.
And this is Ashley Ramírez. Thank you for joining us for this report. We will continue to follow these important global issues and bring you the latest updates. This is ABC News wishing you a good evening. Until next time.